Oh. Hello? Get into the game. Oh. Hello? Got a mic?
Brandon Gordon and Charles Davis on hand.
Yep,
this is a game where the defenses, they need to be on their toes. Because you got quarterbacks here, yes, they can throw the football, but they can also run it very well, too.
Mobile quarterbacks. Remember, for the longest time, they used to tell the quarterbacks, stay in the pocket. We don't want you outside of it at all.
At least I get ball
Nowadays, that mobility, truly an asset, and people are game planning for it. As a scout told me recently,
Get a mic.
we're actually working with what the colleges are giving us nowadays.
Fielded about a yard deep. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line.
Oh, I like his play. That. So, right.
They'll throw on first down with Trubisky.
Middle.
The first catch of the game for George Kittle.
How did he catch that?
A good
Nice catch
pickup
for
there,
Kittle.
8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
The run right here.
Now, this is Johnson. And he stopped after a gain of 1, not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down. And just play number 3 here.
Oh, yeah, that's why you're playing for the run right there.
3rd and 1.
No.
And that's complete to Sanders.
That throw's not going to get them a whole lot, but that really didn't matter, did it? They got what they needed on that throw. Picked up the first down, and I'm going cliche here. Game of inches, partner.
Absolutely. And you talked to me about
Le'Veon Bell.
He's not running back. To set the tone, you kept the drive alive. 3rd down
running back to 86.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They stay on the ground. This time it's Johnson. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Oh. Oh, you really gonna do that? You really gonna do that?
Got him in. It's Harrison complete.
Who?
And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 39. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Here's Johnson.
Oh, geez.
Only muster a yard here to the 38.
Remember, I'm on your side of the field, so I got that was a yard.
Inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Being chased out left.
Oh, that would have been nice if you caught that.
One incomplete.
Certainly looked like maybe his 3rd or his 4th read on his progression. Just trying to find his outlet man that time. Ends up leading him just a bit too much.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Now it's Trubisky. A screen to Bell. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. 5 yards on the screen, but that'll take us to 4th down.
I don't really want to.
Now Lutz for the
Wait,
field
do I
goal
want to kick it?
From the right hash and call it an even 50 yards. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll try and throw.
Oh, I threw too late.
And my goodness, this is incomplete.
I didn't cut that quick.
Right there, step for step in coverage. Well, trying to be bold on the opening drive of the game, but that effort, it proves futile.
No.
How many times have we talked with coaches where they've talked about taking the emotion out of their decision-making? I think that opening drive, if he didn't have it in his head to go for it before, I think that keyed into it. They were doing so well, and he decided to really establish something there. They didn't get it. Now you got to make sure that they don't lose their focus.
They keep on the ground.
Nope, get him. Get him.
He'll get 3 up to midfield.
What's the old expression?
46 to 50, are you idiot? He got 40. And he got 4 yards.
It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right?
You don't know how to count.
Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
All right, so
they try to throw
he does not throw the ball. I don't know why he threw that.
Incomplete.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
Runs a route.
Now it's Jackson.
I knew it.
And that's complete to McCaffrey. Certainly not what they wanted there. No gain, and it's 4th down. They couldn't get anything going there out on the right side in the flat of the swing pass.
And didn't we have a discussion with their staff about wanting to get the backs more
involved in the passing
game? Huge emphasis for this game, but obviously the defense had other plans and really made a nice play.
Now Sanders.
Oh my God, I had a return. I had a touchdown.
It'll go as a 19-yard return. And the Ravens, they'll take over. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
It's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a 4th down try. But
that's stupid. That was a 1st down.
Going on offense, they want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe get in the same position.
Yeah, like I said, they were moving the football. It's not like they
were
forward.
That's the first I was stepping in front of
the offense doesn't have confidence.
No, I agree with you totally on that one. If anything, they may have gained more confidence. Okay, they stopped us once. That's all right. Let's keep moving it. Make them do it again.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Why did I throw that? Thank goodness I did.
Sanders. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. That one good for 13 and a Raven 1st down.
How do you not pick that off?
That should be the final play before the quarter ends. On 1st and 10, it's Trubisky.
You messed up.
The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. No score after 1.
I didn't even throw that, dude. In now.
A 1st down carry here for Johnson. Desmond Trufant there making the tackle.
From our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on 1st down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They got to feel pretty good about that one.
Call it a gain of 4 there, so it sets up a big play here. 3rd and a yard.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good.
I knew this was not a good run play.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground.
Never mind.
He just couldn't.
No, they really
82 Bell gets to the hole, 79 feet.
No room to find to get upfield.
They give him 7 yards on the play, and they do pick up the conversion on 3rd down.
All right, fine.
From the red zone now, here's Trubisky on 1st down.
Oh, that's a dog, dude. Let's go. What?
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's
you not
2nd
catch
down.
That?
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Play action. Now
that's in the middle. What are you doing?
And that is incomplete. So back-to-back
I'll take 3 points actually this time. I'm not going for it.
3rd down here in 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try to get back to what you were doing.
They were in.
And this is caught. Touchdown,
Harrison.
Emmanuel Sanders there to make the grab. As his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon.
Let's go. Oh, no, I missed it on accident.
On the post pattern, and it was in the middle.
I use it on the two.
Difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening, but they found the opening and exploited it.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. This is taken at his 4. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
Let's go. The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101.
That's too tall, Jones.
Not get away, and he'll go down. Ed Too Tall Jones able to get him for a loss of about 3.
Well, the beauty of screen passes is they take a little time to develop, and they can often hit big, but sometimes they take too long to develop, and sometimes you get sacked.
Yeah, what's perfectly called for a defense to attack a screen?
Typically a blitz, and even though people think that the screen against the blitz, you have the blitz called, and you still cover the screen, now that allows your blitzers to get there.
It's a gain of 16 in the Dallas 1st down.
It certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. But hands, route running, speed, and some toughness to go across the middle, you put it all together, you got a tight end candidate.
14 yards, good for a Cowboy 1st down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. So
Hello?
1:57 to go in this 1st half on EA Sports.
Hello? Hello?
Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan...
Hello? Downey, and no one is going. When you're home,
to eventually find an open receiver for a 1st down pickup.
Jackson.
What's up?
They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey.
No, I don't want to.
Down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 13 yards and a 1st down, Cowboys.
What?
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, when they're faking people out,
why do you
the
play
back
Fortnite?
sitting out there catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit.
What do you do?
A really nice pickup.
Flush to his right, and Walker has it. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. To throw again on 2nd down.
It's gotta be a pick.
Jackson. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. CD, with that incompletion, let's talk AFC playoff picture. I think you and I agree that if you put together any sort of power rankings, we'd put Baltimore #1, certainly in the AFC. But you look ahead to the playoffs getting started on January 4th.
Oh, my God. I'm about to send Harrison going deep. Harrison's on press coverage. Press coverage.
Not wanting to be wrong dictates that we say New England.
I threw the ball, but nice. I threw the ball.
Going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety. So they go with the empty set, and that's the risk you run right there. Nobody was there to protect.
Well, you know how most offenses have audibles, and they've changed plays when they see certain sets. A lot of defenses do the exact same thing. You go to an empty back set, they bring pressure, and boy, did it pay off in this case.
Midfield?
It's all the way to midfield, so we know the field position is absolutely flipped at this point. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I might think about blitzing right now to try and take field position back.
Good starting position for the Cowboys here as they come up 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
Oh, my God.
And down to the 20.
Why does the dude take off with Lamar Jackson?
Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down.
Normally we're talking about a quarterback duel where they're matching each other pass for pass. How about the footwork in this one? Both of these guys
he didn't run another screen on me.
You're exactly right.
He is not running another screen.
Coaches might not like how much their
Let's go.
Rifles one that's intercepted.
User. Brian Urlacher.
And a big turnover there as
This
his
is the
guys
most
will get the
weirdest
football
score I've
back.
ever seen.
With that incompletion, you know, Charles, one of the big
I'm winning
storylines in the final
6-2.
few weeks of the season lies in the AFC South. Tennessee and Houston battling back and forth.
That's the weird
Houston
score,
won
isn't
round
it?
1, week 15, a victory in Nashville. But which of those two teams do you think has the potential to go deeper in the playoffs?
No, I messed up.
Well,
It shouldn't even be a pick. But it is. And he shouldn't even take this to the house if he's going to. No, he didn't.
That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
and you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find the spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
Run the screen.
After the interception, here's Jackson, eluding the pressure right. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11. Here's Jackson to throw.
Oh, my.
That's to McCaffrey.
Why do you think you should be running back?
Into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
What? Hey.
Touchdown. And the
My
Cowboys
gosh.
have taken the lead.
No, I don't.
CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point, because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver.
Listen,
work
Danny,
your
I'm
way
not
inside.
talking, Danny.
Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away.
Deion Sanders.
Fielded about a yard deep.
Danny, you know who Deion Sanders is? Yeah, he's probably not stupid. I have
Good
him.
starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
What?
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field.
That's not what it was. What do you mean?
Well, I'm trying something on first down. And it's
No, I'm
something as
asking
safe as something
Danny
that's
what
been
he
done
means, because
many
he doesn't know what
times
he's talking
before.
about.
A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw, I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy.
That's super KO.
Potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
Awesome save, KO.
Now Trubisky on first down. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock.
Intended for Andre Reed. Incomplete. Byron Jones on the coverage.
What?
So now
Nothing.
2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
I didn't say nothing. I didn't mean to say nothing.
Final play of the half. It's Trubisky. He's going to take
That was
off
sick.
with it.
Oh, wow.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. So 2 quarters down, 2
what do you
remain.
mean?
Charles and I return after the break.
Oh my, you can't hear it all. I didn't even say nothing at all or sick. I didn't even say none of those words.
The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. This will be taken in at the 1.
My mic is not like that. My mic is not like that.
Pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
No, it doesn't.
What? About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you turn that because now I think they go a little bit deeper.
You played Fortnite. You played Fortnite.
That worked okay.
What do you mean you haven't played it for 2 years?
You just talked about. Change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more.
This dude's just gonna run the football.
In the first half.
Let's see if they do just that. Elliott on first down. Could get about 3 before he's taken down. K'Wan Williams, the one that got him down.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. From midfield now, here's Jackson. Dancing to his left. Now he'll pull it down.
Oh my God, come on with the
He'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs. Able to improvise and get the first.
I'm Madden, I am.
Learned a little bit because earlier in the game,
alright, let's play Madden 18.
Throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception.
No, we don't have to do a triple. I can still play with you. You don't need to play
no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it
now.
Not
to play with each other. You don't need to play
with each other. To the fullback, James Devlin. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. It's a game of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first. First down carry by Elliott. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. That's going to
I bet you if we go play now, I bet you we can play.
Back for second down.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here.
No, don't the share play, you idiot.
I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe
I didn't
just
say
inspirational speech. Who knows? It looks like they're ready to go.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down. The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on third. Throwing is Jackson. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And it'll be fourth down.
He actually
and they double their lead, pushing it up now to 12-6.
I'm not raging. I should have.
From a defensive perspective, that keeps the deficit very, very manageable. You know, all things
considered,
Mom? Not a bad job on the defensive side.
I would say that you pointed out something pretty good right there, and that is
you
have to have both sides happy with that exchange. You know, happy in quotes, of course.
I'm leaving the party. Yeah, because you're being an idiot.
It's for the opening drive of the third quarter.
Alright.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays.
What did you say, Mom? What? I didn't hear you. For who? It's not her birthday.
In 2 days it is.
What's up, Danny? I'm playing, what's it called? Madden 20 after this.
Now Trubisky to throw on second. And he
Madden.
fires one incomplete. He was trying to get it to George Kittle, his tight
No,
end.
I said
That takes us from second to third down.
You know what I mean.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something
After
here on third
I
down.
guess.
Now Trubisky
After
to
the kid
throw.
stuff.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes
Blitzing.
down. And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep him away.
You're not good.
And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. Oh, but this is going to backfire as it's intercepted.
I'm not going to win, so you can just,
by Rodney McLeod.
you ready for me?
And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
They'll run on first down. It's Elliott. Elliott a first down and more. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. From 17 yards out. And the Cowboys